Hello, Janice. I just want to give you an idea of how I start my day when I'm making Body by the protein shakes. These are the ingredients that I use, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. I got a full tray of ice cubes. That's one frozen banana right there next to it. Okay, it's a frozen banana. I find that I'm able to preserve bananas better that way. These are frozen strawberries. Okay, I have a small little dish of water here. I'll explain that to you in just a second. I shall use a sugar additive as well. This is something called stevia, I think, and there's no calories in it. You don't have to use this. I use it because I still have a huge sweet tooth, and I want to make sure that I bring a lot more sweetness into my shake. You don't need it, but I do it anyway, okay? And besides that, we have almond milk by Silk, and this is a 16-ounce mug. Notice that there's some water in it already, okay? And that is because I'm using that water to dilute my milk, to stretch my milk further. You're going to find that these shakes are so rich that you can actually use less milk if you want to, okay? So those are all the ingredients that I use, okay? Now I'm going to show you how to put together a shake. I am using, I'm not sure, I know you're using a regular blender. I have a Ninja, okay? Okay, so I'm adding in a tray of ice cubes. I'll put in the full tray. You'll notice that when you add ice into this protein shake mixture, it causes it to thicken up quite a bit, just like a milkshake, okay? So I have that in there, okay? 2 scoops of Body by the protein mix. Okay, I'm getting 1 banana. And since it's frozen, I use a knife to cut it open. It's a lot easier to peel that way. Cut off the top, cut off the bottom, and I just sort of slice the peel rather, so that the peel will be easier to take off, okay? And you're going to find that the banana is still bright white and delicious to eat as well. So you just peel that off, take the peeling off with the banana, okay? And then you just simply cut up pieces, any size, don't matter, into your blender. All right. Now I'm going to add in some strawberries, and this is totally up to you, but since I'm always trying to conserve, I always count out what I'm doing. So I'm going to add about 9 or 10 strawberries, okay? And by the way, the strawberries, I'm buying them in bulk. 2 pounds, I'm sorry, I think it was 4 pounds for $9.99 from Publix, just so you know. All right? So, the instructions for the mix says to add in, I think it says 10 to 12 ounces of milk. Well, Janice, I have found that if I add in 16 ounces, I'm able to produce about twice as much, about 32 ounces, and it's more than enough for my breakfast and lunch. So I have a 16-ounce mug here, which I've already added some water to. As I said before, I'm trying to dilute my milk product because Silk milk is sort of expensive, okay? And I have found that even if I dilute it, the shake is still incredibly, incredibly rich and thick. So anyways, that's why I added a little bit of water into this 60-ounce mug. I'm going to go ahead and top it off with some almond milk. Okay? And we're going to pour this into the blender. Okay. Told you before I had a packet of sugar, like a sweetener additive. This is called stevia, okay? No calories, 0 calories. And I just put this in here so I can punch up the flavor and make it even sweeter. You don't have to. It's sweet enough, but I just want it sweeter. And I'll just add a little water into it so I can dissolve it. Because I noticed if you just put it right into the blender, it doesn't dissolve the same way, you know. So there you go. It's dissolved, and I just add that in. Okay, just a little bit of sweetness. Okay, so there you have it. That's all we need to get started. And now I'm going to put the lid on, and we're going to work it out. Okay, so now I am ready to mix. And here we go. This Ninja blender is really good at pulverizing ice cubes, and it'll turn ice cubes into like fluffy shaved snow. I'm going to keep on blending until I stop hearing the ice knock around on the inside, and that'll just be a couple more seconds, okay? Okay, that's pretty good. I've heard all the ice knocking around has stopped, so typically that means that everything is pretty much pulverized. Okay, now that same mug I was telling you about earlier becomes the container for me to drink out of. And I just fill this to the top, and this becomes my breakfast. As you can see, it's a thick shake. Okay, now with another container, here is my 16-ounce bottle. It's just a used leftover bottle from another drink I brought a long time ago, and I just simply pour the remainder of my contents into this bottle, like so. And it's a slow process a little bit, but I believe it's worth it. I'm so full from drinking the first shake sometime that I have no interest in drinking another one. And so I decided to, well, why not just simply wait a couple hours before I drink it, or wait until late in the afternoon, after lunch or at lunch to drink it. But either way it goes, instead of me making 2 shakes, meaning 2 different scoops of shake mixtures, I made 1 shake and I split it, because like I said, my appetite isn't such that I need to have both of them. However, if you desire that you want to make 2 separate shake mixtures, you go right ahead. I think you'll still have a very successful weight loss. A lot of people have lost a lot of weight using this product, so I think you will be able to as well. And I'm almost finished here. I'm very proud of myself for maintaining this diet and being able to drop 20 pounds in the last 7 weeks, and I think you can do it too. Okay, that's about it. And if you add more liquid or if you add more fruit, you can actually have more left over. So pretty much, we have made a 16-ounce mixture in a mug, and we have 16 ounces remaining that we've already packaged in a bottle. And what I'm going to do with this bottle is I'm going to go ahead and put it in the freezer, and you know, so they'll go ahead, and I'm not necessarily trying to freeze it, I'm trying to keep it from melting, okay? So I may leave it in the freezer for 2 or 3 hours and come back and drink it. And when I do get ready to drink it, I'll probably have to sit it out so it can defrost, all right? But either way it goes, that's how I'm able to stretch my product. So instead of me buying the Body by V shake mix every month, I'm going to be able to switch my one order over a 2-month period of time. You follow me? Okay, Janice, I wish you the best. Happy shaking.